I just turned 21, so I was looking to get into something nice.
Hey friend, guess what I did today? I did tap pay and I got that money order for a thigh wire.
We're starting this one off with a guy wanting to trade in his paid off Toyota for a Scat Pack. Sounds like a great decision.
I just turned 21, so I was looking to get into something nice. I currently drive a Corolla 2010, so it's a beater. I daily drove it since I was like 16. It's pretty much done, but I want like a really nice Charger.
I do have a Scat Pack white body, and I do have two SXTs. Do you know around what price range?
Yeah, I honestly could probably just trade my Corolla, and I was looking to stay under 400 a month.
Do you know where your credit could be at?
I think it's in the 600s. I've never had a car loan though. The Corolla was paid in cash.
That sounds good. We could use that as a down payment on trying to get your new car.
First time buyer, limited credit. And the worst part is he wants to go from a paid off car to owing on one. That's exactly the type of decision I would have made when I was his age. A bad one. The kind that follows you around for years.
The Scat Pack is going to be a little bit out of your price range, but I do have an SXT that probably would fit good. That one's just up right at $18,000.
Do you have an idea of what I could get for my trade?
I would have my sales manager look at your car, and he could probably offer you a little bit more than I would say, because I'm not really know much about trade-ins like that, but I'm pretty sure I can get you a good price on it, but it just depends.
Yeah, so the SXT is 18,000.
Yes.
How much is the Scat Pack?
I believe the Scat Pack probably be around 40s.
So what's the monthly on that if like I just traded my Corolla?
Around 800 to 900 a month.
As long as the Toyota is safe and driving fine, trading it in is crazy. It's honestly one of the worst choices I've made. Once you take on the debt, you're stuck. And you feel it right away. Most of your options disappear.
I guess the insurance would be crazy.
Yeah, your insurance is going to be pretty high, probably around 400.
400 for insurance?
Yes, sir. You are a young driver, and that is a sports car. So insurance are going to look at it like that liability, pretty much. But on the one we're looking at right now, the SXT, it's a 2023. It has 69,000 miles, and your payments are going to be looking between 450 to 550, somewhere around there. If you do say you have good credit, it might be a little bit lower. But since you are a first-time buyer, would you have any money down?
No, I would honestly just want to trade the Corolla.
Best thing I can tell you is come on in, try to get you to look at the car, see if you like it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's set something up then.
Looking at a cheaper option might sound great, but it's still going to cost a lot more than he's paying now. And it's still an obligation he doesn't need. Nobody does. If the car he has now is doing its job, just keep it. He should do himself a favor and save the money.
What makes you interested in that cross tour?
I have a family. It's a family of 6. All I've been doing is looking for cross tour until I found this one. When I found this one, I just fell in love with it. That's the one I want. That's the one I need.
So when you say you're a driver, you drive for Helen? What is that? What is this company?
No. The company name is GoFo. It's GOFO. I have my truck. This is what I'm in now. That's what I use for driving, but this is the only thing I have. I just want to have a personal car, and I would like to have that one as a personal car.
With a 450 credit score, he doesn't need a personal car. He needs help paying his bills on time and managing his debt. At that score, it's not just about the car. It's about what they're going to charge him for it. That's where it's going to get expensive.
What do you deliver with it? Do you do Uber? What is it you do with that truck?
Oh, no Uber, nothing. Packaging is GoFo. We deliver packages. I'm gonna say UPS, Amazon does.
Yeah, that gives me a challenge, man. That means you use the vehicles for driving.
No. I'm not gonna use. That's what I'm telling you. I don't want that vehicle for driving.
Yeah, I understand that, but the problem is our sister company, GA Financial, they're gonna verify your job and they're gonna see that you drive around with another vehicle for work. They consider that extremely high risk, man. They do not want to do that. The second that your truck breaks, you need another car to keep driving.
They see it as risk. I had to use my personal vehicle for work. I needed commercial insurance for it. So I called my broker and just asking about it, they canceled my policy. That's how serious they are about it.
It's not your job giving you a vehicle. It's your personal vehicle that you're driving around with. The fact that you have almost 450 credit score, I know I can't get you approved through the bank. It has to be through our sister company. The only way I can do this deal maybe with way much higher down payment, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess,
Can you do $5,000, $5,500?
I will have to, check a few numbers right quick and then probably see if I could do that or not.
A down payment might get the deal done, but it's still going to be a bad one. High interest, long term. And a car he owes a lot more on than it's worth. If he wants to keep dragging his score down, this is a great way to do it.
Hey friend, guess what I did today? Friends, tell me why I went to Kroger's and I got me a $1,000 money order. Now y'all remember me telling y'all you can get a money order with the card or you can get one without the card at Kroger. I have this card but it's not active. Because who finna pay $4.99 a month to use a card? Not me. So, friend, I was like, I gotta pay these credit cards off. I gotta go get me a money order 2 or 3. Baby, I went to Kroger's. I did Tap Pay, and I got that money order for a thou wow.
A thou wow here, 2 thou wow there. She seems to borrow a lot of money, and she said it's to pay her credit cards. But that's not paying, it's only moving the debt and adding more interest on top of it.
I always tell y'all I'm gonna pay my credit cards first, my buy now pay later apps next, and them bills last if I have to. This month, we paying credit cards first. So I got the money order deposited in my bank. They said it will be available in the morning at 12 o'clock. I already got 1 credit card payment scheduled. And within the next few days, I'm going to have all of them paid out because, baby, I've been swiping them credit cards. I've been trying to swipe the stripe out these credit cards out.
Her priorities are backwards, but that's what debt does. It's the loans that are keeping her trapped. Credit cards, buy now, pay later. That's what she's paying first. That's how she's getting by. Borrow from one to pay the other.
Now, getting a money order with your buy now pay later app is easy because I got 1 using Klarna through Kroger and I got 2 using Affirm through Walmart. So I got 3 of them today, y'all. But if y'all don't know how, I got the steps in my ebook. It's only $19.99 and the link is in my bio. Okay, good night, friend. I'll call you back later. Don't talk about me too bad, okay?
Only $19.99 for an ebook to make things worse. And people actually think this helps. Personal finance isn't complicated. It's basic math. More going out than coming in, that's the problem.
If you have debt right now, your number one focus should be paying it off. And I'm really talking about credit cards, okay? Credit card debt. Because credit card debt will get you, it will come for you, it will follow you in every single lifetime, okay? You want to get it paid off immediately. Before you think about really investing into things, before you think about even making a savings account, you have to pay off your bad credit card debt. Because if you're trying to elevate in your finances, if you're trying to save money, if you're trying to invest and put money aside, you're not really going to be able to do that because every single month you're going to be having to pay down this debt.
I tried to pay off debt while saving, and it didn't work for me. There was money sitting in one account and debt in the others. Almost no progress was being made. The debt just sat there while the interest kept doing its thing.
Which is never going to really get paid down because you're probably making minimum payments and it probably has a 26% interest rate. So it's never really going to go away. Once you pay off your credit card debt, you can then start to use that money that you were using for your credit cards to save money or to put into stocks and invest. Pay off debt, you guys. It's like your credit card debt is, I'm telling you, it's the worst thing that you can have, right? I don't even know how you live life with credit card debt.
Credit cards are great if you use them properly. I use them for almost every purchase. Every balance gets paid in full almost as soon as it posts. If you can't do it that way, or at least clear it every month, you're not getting ahead, you're just falling behind.
Like when I had credit card debt, it just made me ick every single morning I woke up because I was like, ew, I'm in debt. Like, I don't like this. I need to pay this off. Like, I can't do this because I'm in debt. I can't apply for this because my utilization is too high. I want to buy a house, but then what if I buy a house and I have to still pay $20,000 in debt? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. When you want to elevate in your finances, you need to make sure you do not have bad debt following you. It needs to be completely paid off. And then you can go ahead and make the next move in your finances, okay?
Debt is the worst feeling, and it adds up so quickly. I remember getting paychecks, totaling up my bills, and being in the negative. No money left over for 2 weeks. Then I had to wait for a payment to clear, so I could use the credit just to get by. That's not a great way to live. It's just a never-ending debt cycle.
So I'm on baby step number 2, and my question is, how do I implement it properly if my budget only allows for minimum payments?
Something's got to change. So your income has to go up or your outgo has to go down. We got to sell something that's got debt on it.
I made a couple of bad decisions in the last year. $123,000 of this debt I've just accumulated in the last year.
On what?
I had a rental property that needed some work, and I took out a $40,000 HELOC so that I could do that work on that property. I also bought a new vehicle, a new to me vehicle, a 2023, so $28,000 on that.
When I was new to credit cards, I took on debt because of the minimum payments. They were so low. $10-20, no problem. So I kept spending and it snowballed fast. It didn't take long before I was drowning in it and struggling just to make the minimum payments.
And what's your household income?
And then my household income has changed. In the last 6 months, I lost my dad, I lost my job, and I separated with my husband.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
So my income is around $75,000.
Oh, so you lost your job, got a new job. Okay,
That's
so the
correct.
rental property is going to end up on you
So
in the divorce?
It is going to be where I'm living now. I moved into the rental property last month, and my husband kept the house that we were in. I get my car and my debt. I get this house, and he gets his.
This is exactly why saving matters. Things come up, you don't see them coming. And if you've got something set aside, it's a lot easier to deal with, because when you've got debt on top of it, it just makes everything so much worse.
My mortgage is $155, and the HELOC is $40,
So you owe $195 and the house is worth what?
$275.
And you make $75. And what other debts have we got then?
I have $54,000 in consumer credit card debt. $20,000 of it was prior to this other financial situation. I spent $15,000 on a dream vacation before my family split up.
That's a lot of debt to take on, and it's going to be a lot of work to get out of it. It's so easy in the moment to take it on. A few clicks, a quick approval, you're in. Getting out of it can take years. It can end up costing you a lot more than you think.
Okay.
There's a lot of emotion and a lot of hurt and a lot of broken hearts. But the math is you make $75,000 a year, you have a $28,000 car, and you have a house you can't afford. Because you've been through this tremendous heartbreak, you've given yourself permission to do things you shouldn't have done. Go on a vacation and buy a car and run up credit cards. Okay, so we have to undo as much of that as we can undo. So we got to get your income up. We got to think differently about these decisions that got us here so that we don't even ever say out loud again that there was a good reason for these things. They just were happening during a broken heart time, and I made bad decisions.
I honestly can't remember one good purchase I made when I was in debt. I don't think there were any, but I convinced myself I deserved it, and I'd pay it back. After a while, you stop even thinking about it. You just swipe, it becomes a habit. And once it does, it's almost impossible to stop. That's it for this one. See you in the next one. Bye.